Hey, Freaky. You good?
You're finally awake.
You good, Freaky? Freaky's
He's
got...
nah, he's connecting right now.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, she'll say, yeah, he is... If he wishes to not take part in the prophecy, then unfortunately there's nothing that we can do.
Don't you think it's a bit it's really a coincidence that one of our members just left and this new person just joined? No, he doesn't say that.
No, the new person joined and then he left.
Yes, all on the same night.
I mean, he was looking for an excuse.
Yeah. I'm just mad. I'm
I
just
know.
pointing out the meta. Heroes back.
But
Probably the skeletons are still in the shores. You left some.
they're just doing like the xylophone dance.
Yes.
They're singing "Die, die, we all pass away. It's really alright and it's really okay."
I love
I need
that.
to watch that again. I like that song. Movie's meh, but
Oh yeah, but he goes to Medi and says, "Hey, an odd question. Do you know anything about the fates? Or have
did
you
you
interacted?"
actually go back to?
Yes.
Uh,
So yeah, it's probably like a half an hour later that he returns.
right. Oh, well, that's a bit of a sudden question. Do you want to discuss it here, or would you rather discuss it elsewhere? And just kind of gestures to the mass of people.
Are you okay with speaking in a place where there are massive amounts of skeletons? Then right on this way. Living skeletons, not it's not a threat.
Oh, no, no worries, no worries. And even if it was a threat, I have nothing to hide.
Yeah, he goes
Ah,
to some parts away from probably in the darkness for depending on you if you have dark vision.
yep, dark vision.
Yes. Basilius actually looks human, but he seems to be fine with the darkness. God, he's not edgy. I promise you. That's not what I
he
meant.
he
No, I got you.
he has to get cut proof clothes because of all that edge.
I was born in the dark.
So, I guess you could say I guess you could say I do know a few things about the fates. I'm not entirely sure how that is related to the cause at hand, though.
Have you recently met them, or have you met them at all?
Give me just. I know I said I have nothing to hide, but just give me just let me do something here really fast.
You two were like at the shore, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I
The
believe so.
darkness.
So I'm
Okay.
going to yeah. So I would know. I feel like I would know, and I said that I had nothing to hide, so I have nothing to hide.
I love how you whisper rolled and then I heard that sound through your mic.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
the one downside of having the yeah, I'll change that out. But she just kind of leans back and looks up for just a small moment and just goes, uh actually, I'd say very well acquainted is probably a good way to put it. I've known the Fates for quite some time. May I ask, why exactly? Is there something
The
wrong?
prophecy's been changed. You seem to now be recently included in it, despite what the Oracle have told us, and it just seems a little odd. Someone someone acquainted with the fates are not a common thing where I come from. It's just
No worries. I feel like a good enough people would rather,
Oh, it is working.
Hey, Ricky.
see people
I
at the
live.
door. You live
I live
wonderful.
from the darkest depths.
I feel like a number of people wouldn't exactly be extremely well acquainted, and I feel as if a good number of them wouldn't want to be. So that's no surprise to me. Remember how I mentioned that I do some work? I guess you could say. My itinerary work is actually quite limited. I do a number of my work for the fates themselves. Not much, but enough.
Oh my god. Hag Warlock 2 Electric Boogaloo. Ghost
You could probably
crying.
imagine my surprise when I heard that there were a number of gods necessarily over in ye old party area. It was a little bit of a shocker. I mean, I shouldn't be as surprised as I was. I'll be completely honest with you.
she just got in the party. How did she already outrank me?
Oh.
Oh,
It's all about sales pitch, Ghost.
sales pitch.
Yeah.
Sales pitch.
It's about marketing.
You need to sell you a pen or some shit? What?
No, you gotta sell your backstory to the DM to get cool shit.
Oh man.
Hey, not everyone's
Alright.
crazy like me and says, start me without a revive, and with a curse, and with negative fucking, was it fame?
Look though, if it comforts you at all, I'm not here for any ill will. I'm not here to ruin anything for any of you. In fact, I kind of am hoping that my offer of assistance will stand because there is something that I gravely need help with and would be a lot easier with more than one individual to achieve than just trying to do it myself. And if it has to do something with a part of this prophecy and they have decided to involve me in it, then I'm assuming I hope that they did this in with some kind of thought that you may be willing to help me.
Oh yeah,
All I ask of any
definitely.
of this, I would be more than happy to
mm,
help the rest of you with anything you need. I need help.
How willing are you to stab not Python? Poor Python, no. How
here.
willing are you to stab Sidon in the eye? Oh, am I not there? Okay, I thought the
There's
seven.
no reason
No.
if you do decide to insult or whatever, there is no lies going on here. In fact, Medivh almost is on the just sounds to be on the slight edge of desperation, but not quite. And
Yeah,
then
they
calms back down a little bit.
yeah, they're
I
like
failed the
they're like a
inside.
mile
You're
away.
hiding something.
Yeah, I don't know. I missed the part where you guys walked around the camp or walked away from the camp.
Yeah, they're at the shore.
Right.
Yeah, you guys are like right here. It's actually a couple of miles, which is actually probably like 4 or 5 miles away.
Yeah.
So Estor was actually gone for like 2 hours, probably.
Oh
If he dies, he dies.
shit. But Esser, no, it's Basilius. William, it's Basilius. You fucked me up.
Estilius.
Basilius. It says like
Interchangeable personality number 1.
Fuck. That's rough, buddy.
he just says like oh yeah, definitely. You seem anxious. You keep repeating that you keep repeating the fact that you have no intentions of harming us or any, ill intentions. I'm sure of it. You don't have to.
Yeah, my apologies. It's just normally, first off, normally my, known companion. Look, I don't normally tell people that I'm involved with the Fates in any sense, let alone the fact that I do work for them. So, I hope you can understand my mild caution around that.
Yeah, well, now most people will know that you somewhat have relations with the Fates because you are a hero of the prophecy. You so might want to get used
Yes,
to that.
although I would, maybe prefer that, unless it has to be mentioned, that maybe it's kept under wraps for now. I do plan on being upfront with, the others that are traveling with, but, I feel like it's not exactly the best icebreaker when you barely know who you're traveling with, if you get my drift.
Oh yeah. Also, do you know how to speak Draconic?
Unfortunately, it's not something exactly that I'm versed in. Why is that?
That's very because I just I just thought Phobius would like a new friend. Besides the moody, gloomy Eleutheria and always busy with a new men, Celine. Roland is just they don't,
The second or third time she's gotten laid in this campaign. What the fuck are you talking
God
about?
damn it.
That you described.
Oh god.
Not indeed.
I now understand this group's vibe. All right.
Yeah.
it's
Better idea.
Greek or
It's
Roman.
the setting. It's actually the setting. We don't usually do this.
just want to say, it's fade to black. Okay, it's like I don't say, oh, she's this
All good.
woman. No,
I
no.
don't need to
Yeah,
hear
no.
that. All good.
And then she
no worries.
lifts her
She's
tail and waves it seductive. No, God. I'm not going
Yeah.
to write the film. I refuse. Those days are behind me.
As
I
it
don't write
enters-
erotica anymore.
As it enters her, he's reminded
anyways.
of the Second War. Okay.
The Second
God,
War.
no.
Much
Hey.
like the Blitzkrieg of the Germans.
Yeah.
Often.
I'm just
Like
gonna
throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
I hate that. I hate that with every fiber of my being. It's okay,
As you
All
should.
good.
Moving on.
Moving on.
that was terrible,
look-
and I feel bad.
Glances and goes, well, I guess I wouldn't be against learning more languages. Honestly, by now I thought that I would be better at those now. Funny what age can do to you. You think you have you feel like you have all the time in the world, and then all of a sudden it's gone.
Don't tell me you're more of a century. You're more than a century old.
My apologies.
Don't tell me you're more than a century old.
Oh, hold on a second, guys.
Is it gonna be another?
Eleutheria's playing a drink.
My apologies. My
Alright.
brother broke into the garage. All of a sudden, turned off the lights and said, "I have to turn off the lights." Probably because my father doesn't know that I'm out here playing D&D. So
Fair enough.
he doesn't say anything, but you know what? It shouldn't matter anyways. I
Oh
am
my-
20. My father is 70. He can suck a dick. I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, it's like
does your father look like Heisenberg?
Why are you so obsessed
No.
with this?
it's
No,
how Ghost Brain works.
Fair. All right.
I remember that time. It used to be the same.
Actually, oh boy. Yeah, wow, no, thinking about it, Medea is fucking old. just doesn't look the part. So at the century-old comment, she just kind of laughs a little bit and goes, I wish I could say I was younger, I guess. And it keeps walking.
Just
There's
had
no
that
further
moment
comment.
of, oh god, I'm old.
Yeah, basically. Pretty
Do
much.
I see any like gray hairs or?
No.
Crow's feet.
No, it's kind of it's a palish, when it hits light, it's more of and you can see color. It's kind of a palish green sort of color. It's absolutely everywhere. Like, if you took a brush to it, you might get it through if it was a fully metal brush.
Rule 1 of having long, tangly hair. Don't just try to pull the brush straight down, damn it.
Quite literally. I like to imagine that at some point she decided to try and brush it and, got a decent way through until it got to the back, and then just straight up just, like, either snapped bristles or just straight up the handle, and it's just kind of like, well, that's my life now.
The secret is to do it with your hands first, and when you catch a knot, slip your other finger in with the knot and pull it horizontally, and that brings the knot apart. And you do that a few times until you don't hit knots, and then you use the brush, and you slowly work out all the knots that way. Yes,
I should elaborate though that Medivh has a lot of hair. Like, I was not joking when this is a mass of hair. It's kind of
my god,
almost
it's brave.
And
She's like the ice witch from Elden Ring.
It's not super puffy. There's just a lot of it. It's very thick.
It's like Snake Witch.
Kinda, yeah.
Does she have elven ears?
Sorry?
Does she have elven ears?
They're sort of. They have a very similar shape, but it's not quite the same.
Half elven, possible.
Yeah, but Basilius just says like, alright, I'm going back to the ship. I can't be bothered going back to the party for another 2 hours.
No worries. Well, regardless, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Like 4 a.m. at this point.
Oh, that's fine.
The party's probably over at this right now.
Actually, that is probably true. But I'm not good. But you know what? Medivh is, if anything, terrible with time and has absolutely very almost zero concept of it to begin with. Just kind of goes, it's light or it's dark. That's about it.
What the fuck is a clock?
What is a clock?
That's a good point. It's Greco-Roman. They probably don't have them.
It's witchcraft.
It's clockwork.
It's a sundial. Yeah.
Actually, they probably have proper clocks in the setting because they have like the stim phase and stuff and things like that.
Yeah,
so clockworks exist.
Maybe clockworks exist, but the concept of an actual time-telling clock might not.
I mean,
clockwork, but used for anything that isn't clocks.
I mean, if they're making robot birds, I'm pretty sure they've already gotten past the point of being able to tell what time it is by pulling a device out of your bag.
Along with like Eleutheria's robot owl.
Yeah, that's such a weird thing for it to have. On my to-do list, get a horse. I end up getting a flying robot owl. Okay.
I mean, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure that's like a much better upgrade, much better deal.
It does have
Can't go wrong.
It does have flyby, which is nice.
Oh, flyby is great.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah. It's why like a lot of DMs like don't allow like owl familiars.
Which is weird. Like it's a familiar. It makes no sense to like try and nerf it that hard.
It makes no sense to nerf. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that, like, I don't know, maybe I've just had really strict DMs over the years, but a lot of DMs that I know, like, get either super nitpicky with how it's worded, or just nerf things altogether.
Yeah, you kind of have to be really nitpicky with how it's worded.
Apparently me and Nick are gonna get along super fucking well in the coming months.
I'm always down for
Unexpected.
I'm always down for more friends and more people to talk to.
I
so.
think I'll also do that.
Possibly.
Right? Yeah.
Fire
Nick.
Island is not the same island you were talking about. You were told to go to.
I was more talking about.
Did your father get $500,000 out of nowhere in a single week?
What?
Let's see. My dad got when my grandparents on my my stepdad's side divided up a shit ton of inheritance money, and my dad had to almost literally duke it out with his sisters for it. And then spent all of it in a cabin in the middle of nowhere that he loves.
She
to
might
bits,
be
and
Heisenberg.
sitting with a bunch of bills because he purposefully put himself into debt ages ago that we haven't been able to fish ourselves out of. Then I guess yes.
Wow.
We don't have
I
any of it
think
now.
your dad is
Mentioned very
Heisenberg.
broke.
Ghost,
We
like,
wouldn't be broke
enough
if
with
we didn't
Heisenberg.
have 4 houses, like 4 properties, and a boat, okay? We would actually be quite well off if it wasn't for the fact that my dad is emotionally invested in every single place we own and will not sell anything.
Oof.
Damn.
I'm on a BRB.
My dad's a
Yeah.
wannabe archaeologist in Florida. He's not one, he just wants to be one.
Anyways, so
I would like
Fire-
a dad. I don't have a dad. Goodbye.
Damn.
So, anyways, the morning comes and the party the group gets back onto the Ultros. Ultros is a very nice ship.
I'm starting to hate this boat.
Is there any particular reason?
Oh, whoops. Wrong,
Gestures to the what is basically a glorified longship, i.e., a huge plank of wood with just a million rowing chairs and a mast.
There is a lower section.
There is. And it's mostly taken up by the rowing area.
There is also a bottom section.
Is there now? The cargo hold?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. In other words,
Yeah.
very boring.
You know what?
There is
Totally.
infantry, not navy.
Yeah, it's a very boring
As soon as I
ship.
realize what kind of
She
what
hates the
ship
sea.
this is, Medea takes a second,
Hates the
kind of clocks through the back of her brain. Yeah, I'm here. I am really doing this.
Yeah, legendary ship.
Oh, mother lie. And just boards the ship immediately. Doesn't have a completely unfazed look on her face. Internally, there's a lot going on.
Eyes darting around rapidly.
Kind of, yeah. More in a just kind of curiously taking in the new surroundings, I guess.
Looks like she's pacing around, but is actually walking around the entire ship.
Yes, actually, that is something that I do intend on doing as soon as I get on this boat,
Yeah.
unless they immediately needed me somewhere.
And so, our brave adventurers boarded the Ultros to set sail for the legendary Chimera Isle to meet with the enigmatic fates. Enigmatic, not enigmatic.
Oh, we're
No,
going
no,
to the
they-
Chimera Island?
No, the Chimera Island and the Island of the Fates are 2 different islands.
And so the narrator was shocked for his grievous failures.
And then the animator had a heart attack, and the animated horror was no more.
It's the narrator saying, and then the narrator was shot for his grievous Wait, what?
Alright, so, yeah, where does everybody want to go?
I mean,
Yeah,
I want to
I
jump
believe
into
that-
a hole.
Maybe we should
I
actually
believe-
discuss what exactly our intentions are. Although as soon as we are, as soon as kind of everybody is on board and things start happening, Medea just kind of goes, if I may, Store brought up a few things to me, and I feel like I need to come somewhat clean to the rest of you so that hopefully this doesn't make any ill journeys. And I will essentially do a somewhat watered down, but still, answering the questions that Estor had asked me the night before, about the fates and whatnot. So I just kind of come clean. Like, yeah, no, I've done work for them. I'm acquainted with them to at least, some extent. I don't go into detail about it, but that is out in the air. I am not here to mess with them. I am here to help. And I'm hoping that by them messing with things and putting me here, that you would help me in return.
Just make sure you're willing to stab Sidon Lutheria when I tell you to.
I mean, if it's deserved, sure.
Literally said, be ready to stab 2 titans at my command. God-level beings.
Yeah, by the way, yeah, that, this campaign is about the conflict between Sidon and Lutheria against the 5 gods, 4 at this point. The Oath of Peace, which is, like, the main time limit of the campaign, is running out in now 50 days.
All right.
We need levels.
I was about to say, I feel like I would have gathered that information from them before I came here. Like, I have a general idea of what's going on. I just wasn't expecting.
Yes.
I didn't expect to be here in.
I'm pretty sure this is the hottest gossip on everyone's lips right now.
Yes.
This whole deal and what we've been doing is probably the hottest shit in the world.
Your group is the Heroes of the Prophecy, who are destined to stop Lutheria and Sidon before they unleash war upon Thylia, which will probably end with a, burnt out husk of land with no mortal left alive.
Plenty of parched land for miles to act as a graveyard.
But yes, I believe that there are 4 main choices for you to go right now. There is the island, 5 main choices. There is probably the least likely, back to the mainland to talk to Vulcan, see if you can get anything from him. The Island of Yonder, which has the missing gear, at least that is what you were told. The Golden Heart, which is where the Tree of Thylia is, where you might get an answer from her. I'm sorry? Alright. Chimera Island, which is where Mitty just told you that you needed to go. Or that she needed for her own personal prophecy. Or the Island of the Fates, where I think 3 of you need to go. Oh, no, 2 of you now.
It's probably best. So, is Estor Basilius going to actually get closer to getting anything that will make him more useful for the task at hand? Is the best question.
Well, finishing a prophecy usually has great,
Do we in character know that, though? That you might be getting some sort of power boost because we are running out of time. This is a quick above-table ask. It's for setting of proper
I don't believe that he knows that, no. It's just like this. You were told that fulfilling your personal quests will assist in the the main prophecy. I will say that you guys, the island that Basilius needs to go to, you do not have access to right now.
Okay.
Because
so...
you do not, because you don't have the gear.
Then.
Oh, we don't have access?
Kind of have to go for the gear first, then.
Okay. So I say Fates to get the information for our background story things, as well as information on the gear, then the gear, then I guess Estor's thing. That's gonna be least 9 days out of our 50.
Also, Nick, William stated this before, like, when the Oath of Peace is broken, that's not, the end of the game. It's like, what, half?
It's
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah,
oh
no,
shit point.
Yeah, all good.
You guys should be about level 14 or 15 when you fight this Titans, and this campaign goes to level 20. But there is also the fact that it is possible for you guys to like speed up the boat, because it takes 3 days for the boat to get anywhere. However, if you do something like Gust of Wind or like the Haste spell or something like that, it goes to 2 days, but the person doing it gains a level of exhaustion.
Which basically makes it
Okay.
take 3 days anyway.
Yeah. Yep. So
No,
either
you
way,
you just go on the island with a single level of exhaustion. Not that hard.
The problem is that
if gear is needed for Basilius to go do what is required, then maybe we prioritize that first. If I may ask, what exactly do you need to ask the face? Unless it's too much for me to pry at the minute, in which case I have no problem not knowing.
Do you know of a recent blunder with the Astora military?
I don't believe I do. William, I don't think I would, right? I don't think so.
No, probably not.
Okay.
Lokagos Theresa of Nestor broke the which oath is it? The one that means like we are allies and only allies, nothing else. Which one was that? The Oath of Unity?
I think that's so, yeah.
Yeah. Broke the Oath of Unity to challenge one of the more tyrannical military officers within Pythor's military. For this, her and her men were slaughtered, she was resurrected, and she was cursed.
Alright, so I'm assuming then you're looking for whereabout information of some kind then.
Of the demigod Nikolaos.
Alright.
Oath of Fellowship, that was it. That's the one that was broken.
Okay. I see.
So Curse of the Treacherous is what Eutheria got.
Oh, well, in that case, I guess if I had any advice, an air of caution is never unwelcome. Although, I wouldn't exactly be openly hostile either if I had to give any semblance of advice from having dealt with them before.
I'm not going to be hostile to the Fates, I'm going to ask them a question.
Oh, fair enough.
I really need to stop playing Elden Ring and spend more time practicing a proper accent.
Nondescript accents are like peak D&D right there, man.
Yeah,
No
well,
worries.
it's below my usual standard. I cannot allow that.
You know what? Fair enough. You are allowed to have standards, and you are allowed to keep them. I will
Yes.
not argue against that.
Anyway,
Anyways, regardless.
yes. You'd think speaking in less words would be easier. It's not.
No, I understand that.
Then again, I could just do no exposition and let Eutheria be confusing and frustrating.
So, with all that out of the way, where exactly do we intend on heading first?
I
Take the
guess the
Fates
island
route.
of the island of the Fates, I guess.
I mean, we need information on the gear anyway, so we might as well Fates, gear,
Me
Estor.
having just come from there, just in the back, Medea in the back of the mind is like, wow, what are they gonna think when I show right back up? This is
Well, they're gonna
hopefully this doesn't look bad.
they're gonna know the exact situation because they're the fucking Fates.
Oh yeah, Basilius is gonna ask Madi, actually, I haven't met the Fates. What do they look like?
William?
They're a bunch of very ugly old ladies.
Yeah.
Freaky's theory is that they are night hags.
I want to kill them all.
Ghost, I've traumatized poor ghosts with warlocks and
anything
hag
With
shit.
hags.
I want to kill all of them. I think I
no,
could do that.
I would
Just,
look
just-
if there is a fast way to make a fast enemy of the day, it would be that.
It's
just
good.
There
like
are
how I made Astra racist against sirens.
Harpies.
Freaky has made Ghost racist. Yeah, harpies. Freaky has made Ghost racist against hags
and devils.
Oh boy.
and warlocks
Yes.
and
Oh.
undead.
He's allergic to warlocks now.
I don't play that shit
Start
anymore. Fuck
using
that.
uncontrollably. I
Well,
gotta take my reaction. I smell a warlock.
I play Warlock, but
You can
if
lament.
it's if the deity is from an outer plane or anything from the material, fuck off.
All right. So, everybody, Roland will use his haste ability, so that it is now 48 days. And as you guys are heading through, Kyra has it's another story for you guys.
Oh no, the goddess of
What
party
is she
tricks.
I'm sorry.
The goddess of party tricks.
Yeah. What did you say, Ghost?
I was gonna ask, like, what is she the goddess of again?
Stories, bards, merriment.
Party tricks.
Party tricks.
She's Aqua.
I mean, God of party tricks sounds.
Except she's incredibly useful.
Aqua was useful. She like resurrected Cosmo like 3 times, like fixed several major issues. She was just stupid while she did it.
God punch the frog does literally nothing.
Yes. Vaporized
That's-
an army of hundreds of undead though.
That like literally her saying like God punch and then getting eaten by the frog and then explosion are literally the only 2 clips I've ever actually seen of that. You know what? No, that's wrong. I watched Cosmo steal the guy's sword and then hit him over the head with it.
Look what I've done. Master of
Anyways.
distraction.
She will tell you. During the First War, Helena, a famous bard, was captured by Lutheria, the goddess of dreams and death. Terrified as to her fate, Helena sang songs of dark humor that made light of the First War's atrocities, won Lutheria over, and so won her freedom. But as she departed, Helena grew overbold and tried to steal Lutheria's treasures. She was captured again and taken to the island of Oathbreakers. There, Lutheria made her an offer. If Pollinia could make her laugh with one last song, then all would be forgiven. Before Pollinia could take up her lute, Lutheria reached out with her claws and ripped out the bard's tongue, forever silencing her beautiful voice. The 5 stars of the constellation of the bard remind us of Pollinia's tale. The 2 brightest are the singer herself. The next 2 symbolize her lute. The small flickering star between them is her severed tongue.
And here I thought that the Bard's constellation was gonna be a fun island.
Nope, hags.
Uh, well, Ghost.
Guess up the hags!
Ghost. Hags are based off of two things. Like the monster hag from D&D is based off of two things. One is like
I hate old people.
old medieval like witchcraft and like the old witch hag story. And two is literally the fates from Greco-Roman mythology. So they could not have been anything else. It's literally where the creature in D&D comes from.
I hate old people, and I.
You know what? That's fair.
The fates because they're hags.
Old people can old people can be whack sometimes. Just a bit.
This is what I've done to him. I'm sorry, Ghost.
Traumatized over old people. Rip.
I can never be old.
Sure you can.
So,
Give it time.
Let's see. On the first, at the end of the first day, at around right as the sun is going down, the peaceful stillness of the air around you is interrupted by panic bleating from the skies above. A sheep is being tossed around by a flock of birds with the heads and torsos of women. Two of the creatures tear apart the still living sheep in a dispute over its meat. As blood and gore rain down on the deck of the Ultros, the foul creatures begin to sing with bewitching voices.
Interesting. Here we go.
Oh,
Oh
fun.
dear. Oh, it's gonna get less fun here in a second because the DM's gonna say the magic words.
What happened? I was looking at my report card. What happened?
Two harpies were fighting over a still living sheep and ripped it apart during the squabble, raining blood all over the ship, and I believe we're about to roll initiative.
That's cool. Basilius is gonna shut his ears and ready the skeletons to shoot the harpies
Hang on.
if they do the nasty.
Hang on.
This is late at night or during the day?
This is like as the sun is going down.
Oh, okay.
So there's probably like a good number of people still like on the deck.
There's probably like here-ish. I don't know.
Let's see. Let me put Roland down. Let's see. Clunker is probably downstairs. Roland is in the captain's chair, chilling. Celine is over, probably
Just
like
driving around.
over here.
Probably
Celine's in the dinghy. She's sleeping off hangover. The sun is going down and she's sleeping off her hangover.
Yeah. That's how that works.
That's one of my favorite hell of a boss jokes of like, isn't that my lunch? Yes, it is, but I need it because I'm hungover. From last night? No, from this morning, dumbass. God damn it, I don't need this kind of interrogation. I'm gonna go blow off some steam. And then she kicks a fucking baby carriage.
Just implying
That's
there are
rough.
babies in hell.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, it's the lore drop.
yeah. There's children in hell. I think they can actually have kids in hell.
Yeah.
Which is a very weird existential thought.
I mean, maybe you don't just appear as a demon. Maybe you are born in hell as a baby.
Maybe.
Like particularly wicked beings are reborn in
Yeah,
hell as devils, like true devils.
I'm not sure how that works
I
in the
don't
lore of
either.
the show, but I'm not gonna get into it.
I don't know. I love fiendish lore. Moving on.
So, like, are you there, Esther?
Yes, I moved my tokens where they are currently.
Armor.
So so they were just hanging out like that.
He's looking at the telescope.
What telescope?
That's telescope.
That is a telescope.
Oh, I thought that was the wheel. I don't know why.
I think the wheel's like here, or I think.
Oh
'cause
yeah,
it's a
it
magic
does
ship.
make sense. Yeah, Roland magically controls the ship.
Oh yeah, it's got like a spell jammer. Wait a second, is this thing a fucking spell jammer? Holy shit!
We've had this conversation before. It is not a spell
It
jammer.
operates like one.
Kind of.
Disappointing.
I was like, wait a second.
But let's see. As the harpies begin singing, yes, I would need initiative.
Shit.
Okay.
Click on your token
Yeah.
that's on the map first, and then click the word initiative on your sheet.
She's a
I mean, I'm
veteran
having
freaky. She's
Getting my
fine.
token up here anyways is fine.
I thought she was.
Uh,
I thought she was here to roll 20.
Yeah, no, I am here. I'm just look.
No,
The roll-
she's having the exact same issues that Payday does, where for some reason she can't put her own token down.
There we
There you
go. All good. And then initiative.
There are only 3 harpies.
Where they be somewhere?
Oh man.
You
There they
know,
be.
William, that's funny actually, because I don't see them on the map.
Top right.
Now that I'm blind, sorry.
They're about 250 feet above you guys.
Yeah.
Fun.
Do they have that kind of range?
Yeah.
There's singing range.
Hmm.
We have
Uh,
mounted crossbows.
Let's see.
There
Every
I'm s-
humanoid and giant. Oh, hey. Oh, shit. Celine is actually unaffected by the song.
Which is weird. But
She's a fae.
and then we go back into Freaky Skull ranting angrily about how there are
Shut
creatures
the-
other than humanoids. Anyway,
Shut
It does
the
specify
fuck up.
humanoid and giant,
I know.
which is weird. Let's see. Celine. Is Celine. I don't even know if Celine would actually get up for this. She's like half conscious. let's
William,
see.
does this help with the like Faye not being, you know?
It would give you advantage.
Cool.
Oh, Fae touch? Oh no, that's a feat. That doesn't do anything.
I mean,
For some reason I was thinking elf, but yeah, no, you don't.
What
have
about when
that.
you are just Fae?
Yeah, if you are just a Fae, then you are unaffected by their song.
Yeah. Which is weird, because aren't they fey creatures themselves? Then again, Fae are usually resistant
No,
to
they
magic
are
charm.
monstrosities.
Yes, they are. Thank you, brain. Good work.
Dude, then Roland, he's got to keep the ship moving. So yeah, he's gonna spend his action doing that because nothing else he can do. Medi.
All right. So I watch all this happen, and first thing that goes back in the back of her mind is, oh shit, I guess this is real. Wake up, and I'm gonna look around. Is there anybody who I can immediately see who does seem to be affected by the song?
They have not. It is not yet their turn, so they
It is
have not
yet,
actually
okay.
yet started
so
singing.
not quite. I'm going to. I want to. Is it possible for me to hold my turn until,
You can
Until-
hold action, yes.
hold action? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll hold my action for now.
Yeah,
'Cause
there's
not
no
really-
real hold turn mechanic in
Yeah, no,
5e,
that's-
unfortunately.
Unfortunately. I gotta get my additions straight one of these days. But yeah, I'll just hold action for now, and I'm keeping an eye on what is happening on deck at this point. I can't do anything at the moment.
We did it for accessibility. You did it for the laziness, Wizards of the Coast.
All right, Roland actually probably would have shouted like, "Hey, cover your ears."
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see. Let's have him do a. Yeah. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Let's do a 25. All right. So Harpy's turns.
Disgusting. Astro's not here, so I have to do it.
The first session he's not here, we find harpies. All right,
Yeah.
so the harpy is going to begin her song. And because of Roland's quick thinking, only 4 of the commoners will not have had like enough time to. Like they're way far away; they couldn't hear him. Let's see.
What was it, 250 feet off the ground or from us?
250 feet up.
Okay, so my
2,
skeleton
3,
is
4.
them in.
All right, so all 4 of them succeed. Let's see. Wow, that's just a pretty damn good commoners. Holy shit!
There's the lucky lads.
Already
and that's
commoner.
just-
They have +0s.
Well, they did
Alright.
pretty well.
All right, so another 4 songs. 1, 2, oh, 3, 4, oh, and then 2 more. 1 and 2. All right, so only 2 of the commoners are affected by the songs. Is everyone like holding their ears? By the way.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Uh,
I've been affected by these harpies once.
I'd say
Yeah.
Eutharia's not at this time.
All right. I need you to make 3 wisdom saves for me.
Oh wow, 3. Say
Yeah. All 3 of them are singing. Yeah.
yeah.
Oof.
Alright.
Let's see. Roland. Yeah. It plugged his ears.
Is it? Or yeah, it is. It is for each individual harpy.
Yeah.
The like immunity thing.
Yeah. That is immune to this harpy's song for the next 24 hours. Esto Basilius. So let's see. Medi, you would be able to tell that this one, and this guy and this guy are both affected by the this one and this one are both affected by the song. Esto Basilius. So if you want to use like your reaction to like move over to them or something like that.
Yeah. I'm
like,
immediately moving. 5, 10.
yeah, you have your. If you grab your token, like drag it and then right click, you can see that.
Yeah, I only have a trackpad, so I am.
Oh,
blinded.
fair enough.
It is unfortunate, but I'll just.
You can also click on your token and hit the arrow keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
that's
1, 2,
true.
3, 4, 5. Just like see it helping you out if anything.
I will. Yeah, I'll go about as I'll that's about as far as I can go anyways right now, so. Actually, no.
You can move 1 more.
Yeah, no, I can use 1 more, but I held my action technically, so I'm actually
Yes.
dash action. Man, screws
You held action to movement.
to move. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
That's fine. That's fair. Yep. Me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm just heading in their direction.
Okay. But Estor,
I'm thinking. Mage armor is going to be on. I'm gonna use my action to do that, and he's gonna move the skeletons. Ready action for the skeletons to shoot when they get within range, which is maximum range is 320. For the short bows, I think
they are
that's
within
it.
range.
They're within.
They're
like, far
they're only about
range.
2.
I mean,
Yeah,
They're
it would be with
Oh.
disadvantage.
yeah. All right. Well, if any of you guys want to thing in the chat, do it now, or no, do it later because I'm gonna spam the fuck out of it.
Go right ahead.
So 12
Start.
only. How many?
Hang on. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is 10 attacks you just rolled.
Motherfucker, I can't count. At least
10,
2 of them,
17.
man.
So yeah, 17, 20. So let's see. 1. 2, 3, 4 attacks hit. Let's see. That is 10, 15, 23 damage. Are you spreading it out or focusing on one?
Focusing on one, probably the. Hold on. This.
Alright. So that is minus 23 on that one. Alright.
I end my turn.
Alright. That is your turn. Let's see. Does Celine wake up?
Is she fucking asleep?
Yeah, I said she's sleeping off a hangover.
Well, I thought, she's just like, I don't know.
She's like face down in the boat next to Full On. She's just sleeping. I should probably also roll for him as well.
Oh yeah, William, do I control the? Yeah.
Yeah, you probably would at this point.
Combat wise.
Probably not a good idea to have a 2-day-old in combat. What?
Robot.
Did you just call me a wimp?
Yeah. No. Definitely.
You do
no.
realize that if
This
your
was
dragon
really-
dies, you die as well, right?
Isn't it only if he
I
dies the
didn't
dragon
say
dies as well?
that. I didn't say that. I
I'm
was
sorry, what-
agreeing with you the whole time.
Isn't,
What
the,
did you say, Freaky?
isn't the way the spell works only if he dies the dragon dies, not the other way around?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
But yeah, I said like, oh yeah, just asking, like, I'm not gonna send him to battle, just asking.
Yeah. But yes, Celine actually would wake up. And she's like looking around, like hears all the commotion, hears all the singing, and she just like sits up. She'll like pop over to here, and she's just like, "What is all this racket? God, why is it so bright?" It's actually pretty dark. It's again, like I said, the sun is going down. But let's see. She will. Let's see. So that is 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's
Is
use
she
a.
naked right now?
Actually, yeah, she's just wandering around in the buff right now.
Oh man.
Celine, always naked.
Not always.
Almost always.
Most
So
of-
let's see. Let's use a bonus
Frustrating
action
half of our
to.
rowers.
Let's use a bonus action to dash, and then an action to dash as well. She gets over to you, Eleutheria, and she's like, and she says, "What should we do?"
One moment, my brain. I mean, Eleutheria failed one of the 3 saves. Is this the turbo you have no actions, reactions, or free actions one? Or is this you just have to use all your movement one?
Let's see, incapacitated.
Yeah, it's the you get nothing one. Great.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, I guess Eleutheria does not say anything.
Yeah.
Alright, Eleutheria.
Cool.
See.
What's my movement speed?
Does an 18 hit you?
Do they even have a range? I'm not wearing my armor right now, so yeah.
So yeah,
A
Celine's just gonna pop you in the back of the head.
I see. 13 get you out?
Yes it does.
Is it actually like a full-on strike with 8 damage?
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, unfortunately I don't think I can do otherwise.
I mean, you just have to do damage. Not...
Yeah. I'll do it with my strength score.
Contrary to 5E's incredibly pathetic wimpy baby mechanics, you can, in fact,
are you
not
right, though?
haul off swing to kill if you want.
You're so right.
Yeah, like, there's no mechanics for not swinging full force to kill.
Yeah, it makes no sense, honestly.
Mm-hmm. There's also no
I mean, we
mechanics for
usually just-
climbing onto
Yes.
enemy creatures or anything like that.
So you'd be like right there as I guess
Yeah.
just like 1 damage then just pops you in the
Alright.
on the shoulder or something.
Yeah, there we go. What? Shoot them down.
We have enough range?
Takes out great bow.
I think that that is the extent of 6 seconds, so you need to do your act.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which one's the one that charmed her?
You unfortunately do not know.
You cannot take your eyes off the one that charmed you.
Oh, okay. Oh, is
Yeah.
that one that's
Yeah, it's the one that she could not look away from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's the one that used an enthrall-like effect.
Let me just.
I mean, just, like, roll d4.
Man,
or
why do
something.
harpies do this, man? We're
I-
not doing anything.
I failed the one in the middle of the 3, so I assume...
So yeah,
this
it would
one.
be this one, yes.
Yeah. It doesn't matter which one it is, really. So that one is getting the mega fuck you shots of doom. 150, you say. 2 shreds, you say. Oh,
No,
that's
it's
unfortunate.
250. It's 250.
It's that high up.
Yes.
So this would be a disadvantage. Yeah, okay, here we go. 25 to hit.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, that hits.
10 piercing damage.
Oof. That hits. Yeah, that hurts. It takes a good chunk of change.
27 to hit.
Oh my.
What the fuck?
I have a fucking plus 10 to hit.
No, like
I'm also...
it is you have a 1% chance of getting a double on a roll like that. And you hit it twice.
Oh, yeah. Holy shit. It's because I'm playing a
Oh, and that
fighting-
was almost minimum damage on that first damage too. Go
Yeah.
ahead and roll.
16 damage.
Jesus.
Having none of
As-
this unsanctioned buffoonery.
As the two arrows just slam into her chest, like
The mask has been thrown onto the ground.
she does not look happy about what's going on.
Yeah. The mask has been thrown onto the ground, by the way. William.
Yeah.
So,
Definitely.
have fun with that.
Oh, boy.
All right. So
we're
Flaw.
not done yet.
Oh, action surge.
Yes, action surge.
Oh, Jesus.
I have hate crimes in my heart right now. 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
More, another 15.
As you slam your bow into like that last one, like right in the throat.
It's literally
She-
3 javelin-sized arrows.
This is like a Dark Souls.
It is.
Great bow,
this
if you
is-
know what that is.
This is the
Like
Elan Great Bow.
It's not an arrow.
Dark
It's a
Souls 2.
beach umbrella.
Yeah.
This thing's the fucking Millwood Great Bow from Dark Souls 3. Or the Elan from Dark Souls 2. I'm not sure which one I want it to be. Probably Millwood, or something akin to Elan, but made
Yeah.
of wood. Because you
Anyway.
don't love that made of metal. And I still have one more.
Yep. As you just chest, throat. Just
Like,
down.
you literally saw her pick up 3 arrows at once, knock all 3.
And then just pew.
Yeah.
Pew, pew, pew.
Dude. Yeah. 21 will hit.
Yes. Oh, God. But it's fun.
Yeah. That hits.
16 piercing.
As you also catch that one.
Bro!
And just
You know what? No, I'm not mad about this because my only ranged thing right now is a light crossbow. And this is so much more entertaining than anything
When the fighters.
I'm just gonna go ahead and end combat here
Go ahead, Ghost. Murder the last one.
because
you have a
she's
Alright.
no, she's gonna fly away.
You're lucky I
Yeah.
have arrows. I am now out of great arrows.
Yeah, she's gonna dash. She's gonna dash away another 80 feet. The ones that were charmed by the middle one. Yeah, she's not gonna stick around after what you just did to her
A
friend.
hate crime.
As you watch as what they're apparently when their corpses hit the water, they are immediately, like, no hesitation, like they're not even fully in the water yet. Sharks sharks just tear apart the bodies.
Make me like 12 wisdom saves for the sharks now. Not doing that to you.
Wisdom.
No, the mask was off. I was making a joke of if the ferret had fallen in.
Oh, you mean Constitution?
That one, yes. Yes, that one.
But that is the encounter for that day, and the next day,
Closes
and nothing
eyes,
happens.
puts mask back on.
As you guys arrive.
Boy, yeah.
Uh,
Island of the Fates.
The island before you is a bleak, rocky place. Wind and rain batter your ship and the shore alike. Sparse vegetation interrupts the monotony of the Greystone sea and overcast sky. Rocky cliffs surround almost the entire coastline of the island. There is a small bay where landfall might be possible. Apart from the occasional call of a seabird, the tumultuous waves are the only sound that reverberate through the area.
And he just kind of is just watching from the side at this point, just kind of like, I didn't expect to be back so soon.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I'm sitting here like, something to say, nothing to say.
not much to say.
Yeah. Hence, I should say nothing if I'm
I
going
want
for
to
Laconia.
kill all all of them.
The
Esther Basilis has no reason to think that.
yes. The Oracle, Vessi, as you guys have like gone closer and closer to the island, she currently looks like she's about to be put on the gallows.
Horrified of going there.
Is everything all right?
Yes. Here you go. That is Versi.
You're weeping more than a
Gotcha.
recruit on the first battle.
No, she doesn't look. She doesn't look sad. She just looks like resigned.
Do the thing
Like
they
she's
can't
not crying.
see.
Yeah, she's not crying. She just
I know
looks.
Elithria knows what she said.
Yeah. What she said?
I said Elithria knows what she said.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
I know she wasn't crying. I'm saying Elithria's like saying she's weeping like a new recruit on the first fight, even though she's not.
But yeah, she's says, I believe that it might be best for you all to head to the island as a group. Just the lot of you. The fates might not take kindly to extras.
What about the gods?
That might, as I said, they might not appreciate extras.
So let's see. We could probably take a Covenant of Night Hags and 3 Ironies.
I know, right? We can. We did. The luminous being says we need to kill the fates.
No, he does not. Silence.
Well.
Shame on you. Roll psychic damage.
Well, I mean, I suppose I can understand that. I acknowledge that there is some tension, I guess you could say. So I guess that makes sense.
Let's hope it's not the same as the witch. It's the horrible mix of youth areas. The right thing to play, but Freaky's having so much trouble making the character work.
William, from the ship, did I see anything from the compass?
No. The compass
Okay.
is just pointing at the compass is just pointing at the island.
Oh no, maybe I saw like fire giants or something just roaming about.
Just it's very. There's like almost nothing there. You just see, like I said, just the only thing you see is the island itself, battered by the rain. There is a inlet. Almost the entire island is completely surrounded by cliffs, making it almost completely impassable. But there is the single
Geos.
inlet. Sorry?
Geos. Those little like sort of V-shaped inlet cracks that carve into an island like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're called geos. That's Freaky's brain flex for the day. Enjoy.
But yeah.
Thank you for your wisdom.
Yes.
Alrighty then. So, what do you guys want to do?
Make
Right.
landfall. Talk to the crones. Die fighting a bunch of earrings next to the crones.
What? We just go in. It seems very like what the fuck is it? Like very steep, high place. Oh wait, no, there's a little space there to the middle.
Yep.
I think Basilio's just gonna follow Medi and say so where do we need to go?
Ah, right. Well, does everybody have everything that they need, first off? Or they feel like they may need? I do want to make just one brief stop, but we can do that back on the way on the back. We can do that when we're heading back to the boat. It's not urgent. And if everybody has their stuff, I imagine... Yeah, I imagine that I would know where to go to get there. So granted
yeah.
granted that everybody had their things together, I would kind of take the lead on that one.
All right. So, you guys will go in. There is nearly nothing on this island. The plant life itself consists of mostly moss and some stunted, twisted trees. The largest animal you see is like maybe a toad or a seagull. As you wind your way into the island, at the center is a pit with a narrow path that winds down to the bottom. At the very bottom of the pit is a fetid, shallow pond. Humanoid skeletons reach out from the pond in several places. Around the edge of the pond is a single large cave entrance, flanked by 3 smaller tunnels.
Booking a family vacation
Cool.
in Verbo.
And let's see. And as you guys approach, you see that standing outside of the largest cave is a being that you are very familiar with. Midi. A lamia.
A rare sight in D&D. I didn't even know they were in 5th edition.
Actually,
who?
no, same.
A lemmy?
I thought that was a name.
No.
A woman who is a centaur except with a lion bottom half.
Okay, that's not the Lamia I was thinking. But fair enough.
Yeah, I think it's snake bottom half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing I
It's
looked
weird.
at when I was making Snake Witch and said, but that has a bunch of magical bullshit in it. I want to make something that's, like, weird. but not deeply magical.
Oh Jesus! I just looked it up. This looks awful.
I actually don't have character art for Lamia. Yeah, for some reason, because of legal reasons, the actual like art and stuff from actually 5th edition they couldn't use because this is a module that wasn't made by Wizards of the Coast, so they legally couldn't.
Yeah.
I thought it was Lamia's been there for a long time. I thought it would be fair use already.
No, none of it is fair use. It's all owned by Wizards of the Coast and TSR. The art is, at least.
Yeah, the art itself is.
Because,
Imagine fair use anywhere.
basically, copyright doesn't just run out no matter what you do. You can pay to have it extended. You can refresh your copyright. Okay, yeah, I know this art. As you see right there, she's got the Mail Breaker from Dark Souls.
Good.
You're right.
And as you approach, she will say, hello. Hello, Midi. It's good to see you back. And
you.
Midi, you would know that this is not the only guard.
Yep.
There are at least 2 that you are currently aware of. one whom is a shambling mound, the other being a Medusa.
Gotcha. Okay.
Shambling mounds can talk?
Probably not. It might just be muscle.
Yeah. Yes, it's I wasn't expecting to be back so soon, but I guess you could say that fate led us here.
I fucking hate you.
The Lamia.
I should mention that was completely said pun non-intentional in character. Over the
Yeah.
table, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, the Lamia does not like smile or like she just has this completely flat expression that you've never once seen her without.
Fair enough, you know. Lamia's doing its job. I'm not here to bother. But we do have some of my new acquaintances here have some business with
She will
the
like she will nod and like escort you in.
I kind of turn back around to just do a brief head count to make sure everybody's still there before going back in.
Yeah, there is there. Lutheria is there.
I'm imagining Lutheria just in the back, just like with just complete the mask just totally stoic, expression just there, an ominous presence.
Oh, that is exactly how Lutheria works. Very Master Chief. Incredibly just very, very stiff. Very, like, militaristic inattention constantly.
I was gonna make a joke about being completely devoid of personality.
It's kind of most of the time. I literally have to play a character who is devoid of personality 80% of the time, and 20% lets cracks through. Which is actually hard for me.
But yeah, as you head in, the expansive cave smells strongly of rotten eggs. A large pit in the center of the cave is filled with a bubbling yellow ichor. Swimming around the ichor are dozens of worm-like larvae with mortal faces. Scattered around the cave are heaps of filthy linens. As you head in, you hear the very sharp clack, clack, clack of a loom. As in the far corner you see a trio of hideous women standing around, a one which seems to be made from the bones of a massive creature. Hello, Midi, Celine, Basilius, and Eleutheria. Oh, and let us not forget Roland. It is a good to see you. They have not turned around, by the way.
Yeah, they're working.
Yeah.
They know exactly what we're gonna say. This can be like the Oracle in The Matrix. Basically.
I'm sure you already know that I'm just as pleased to be back.
You do not have your skeletons with you.
Yeah, I know.
You also cannot cast Wall of Ice 3 times in a row.
Wall of Ice!
Nor do you have enough spell slots to do so.
No, he's the Staff of Frost, which I also think does not have enough charges to do it 3 times in a row. But they'll say, yes, we know of the reasons you're here, but do you know the reasons you are here? Let us hear them from your mouths.
Medi just kind of goes off to the side to better present Lutheria and is it Estor or Basilius right now?
I actually haven't rolled. Hold on.
Estilius. Estorlius.
It's Basilius.
Okay.
Isn't it Esther?
Estorlius.
I rolled. Oh wait, no. Yeah, it is Esther. Fuck.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, yeah.
It only changes on a nat 1, and you were Basilius, so it's Esther.
No, it's less than 10. It changes less than 10.
Oh, was it? Ah, okay.
But yeah, I kind of step aside to kind of give them a little, just a bit more floor room as kind of it goes, and just kind of, Medea's just kind of patiently looking at them, like, yeah, okay, you're here.
I'm the guy.
Go ahead.
Well, Basilius looks at Eleutheria, which is the
See-
one who has business here.
Sorry, my cat just exited me out of everything by jumping on my keyboard.
Eleutheria just vanishes from existence.
Yeah, there's just a giant cat paw just fucking materializes and squashes her. She's just gone. A great voice in the sky says, "God damn it, Sean.
Hmm.
For fuck's sake." Okay. Go on. You're the one who's going to take longer. Looks at Esther Basilius, because mine's really something that shouldn't take too long. I say, and then it takes 2 hours somehow.
Wait. I'm only here to get the gears, right? To know the location of the gears so that I can.
You also are supposed to ask about something about your curse, aren't you? You had a reason. Who all needs to be here? Who's supposed to come here? It's Midi and Eleutheria, or it's Eleutheria and
No,
Is Eleutheria, Clunker, and Celine.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I don't actually. I know people here. I'm very well acquainted with them. I don't technically have to be here, though.
Okay. The only information I got is 2 of us wanted to come here. I didn't know who the other one was. But,
Well, then Astor is just gonna say, like, I guess I'm here to ask you about, location of the gears so that I can carry out my prophecy as the Lotus Witch said, the nymph. Wait, no, it wasn't the nymph. Fuck. Fuck. Was it? What's she called again? What is she called again, guys?
hmm? Who?
The
The Oracle?
ethereal cat.
Oh,
no,
the
the cat.
Sphinx. The Sphinx.
This is the Sphinx. Why do I
Riddle cat.
Why do my brain do this?
Riddle cat. Next time on
Riddle,
as the Sphinx.
riddle, riddle,
Go shut the fuck up.
Riddle cat.
Anyways, you were saying, Ghost?
Little cat.
Yes, as the Sphinx said, I would also like to ask the fucking. No, he doesn't say fucking.
The McFuck.
If what the Sphinx said was true or not.
She will look at Celine, or one of them will like turn around and look at Celine. And yourself? And Celine will say, I need the truth of what happened to my family. The third one will turn around and look at you, Eleutheria.
I'm waiting for you to tell me where he is.
Information. Such a dangerous and wonderful thing. Something that does not come free. You wish for 3. You wish for 3 pieces of information. 4. Yeah. But we have 3 tasks we would like you to perform.
We need 4 pieces of info, but they have 3 tasks.
Yes.
There we go.
First, we have gotten slightly the one looking at Astor will say, we have gotten slightly stale with our current toys. Bring us a nymph to play with. The one looking at Celine says. The one looking at Celine tells her, our cave. We have decided to raise another to learn the fates. Bring us an infant with which we may create a sister.
Damn.
The one
Right
looking
here.
at Eleutheria. The one looking at Eleutheria says, You have brought us our last desire. The Oracle. Her beauty and her skills annoy us. Bring us her head.
Is she with us right now?
She is not.
Damn. That's why
You
she
would have
looked
just-
like, that's why she
That's
looked
cute.
like she was afraid, like she was heading to the gallows. She knows who they will fucking do it. Oh no.
Bring the head of who exactly? Wait, I'm writing this
Uh,
down. Sorry.
Versi.
Okay.
Oracle.
They want you guys to kill Versi. Which, funnily enough, Boxrats would have been all over. His character did not like her.
Let's see. I have the head benefit intellect, so I can pull my devil shit. Maybe.
Yeah. What was your task again, Celine?
They want a baby.
They want a
That's
live
crazy.
infant.
And the head of a god.
Hey,
Demigod.
you- I kind of see the irony there with Celine's thing, because, Celine can't have a baby anymore.
Yep.
Go fetch us one, will you?
Yeah.
Preferably alive. Delicious. Oh, Elfin, make sure it's Elfin. Sister, we already talked about this.
Unless Eleutheria want to say anything, Astor is going to say, like, do we have time to consider?
You may leave and never come back if you so desire. You may stay outside on your boat for the rest of the 48 days. However much time you wish to spend is entirely up to you. But I'd recommend getting it done quickly. Like, she has this very cruel, like she had this very cruel smirk, like, chop chop.
I hate them. I want to kill them. Can we kill them? We can take them on.
No.
How useful is the Oracle
Do
to
you
us
wish
still?
to make an enemy of the
No.
person, of the new person? Then no.
No.
The Oracle has, like, healed you guys. She tells you, like, advice and things like that. Various, like, but like, outright use, probably. I don't know if she's got a lot.
Astor likes him. Like, she's the only one in our, like, crew who can see the fate, who can see the future.
What if I was
Yes,
to...
but
What if I...
sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go right ahead.
What if I were to
All
steal
good.
away her beauty?
No.
Don't.
Her head would be much more fun.
More fun than
Fucking
watching her
idiot.
suffer.
Let's see.
Why is it... Goddamn, I'm doing the fucking ancient Romans with English accents thing again. Monty Python, why? It's ridiculous.
God damn it. Now I'm gonna just watch that Life of Brian scene again where it's the Latin lesson. And I ride 100 times before sunrise, or I'll cut your balls off.
Oh, lock it.
Let's see. They will the one she'll go back to her the loom, and she'll say, your pretty little words do not mean much to us, little girl. We know of you and your fate. It is something that either you do or you do not do. You have your tasks.
Other options, the tree.
ones who taught the let's see, the ones who taught Vessi how to see the future.
Problem is the oracle's useful. Because there's like something we've not been using that we probably should, and that's literally Oracle Divineness. Oracle Quick cast Divination for us. That's something we haven't been using. I now have to be very quiet, so welcome to Smooth ASMR with Freaky Stuff.
If we do one thing, are they just gonna answer like the specific question that we asked them, or can
If
they?
you
I
ask,
think
if
that
you
is
do one of the
specific
tasks, they will answer one of your questions.
I think is it in order to get the answer to say Astor's question would have to complete the first task, the task that was given initially when they mentioned it, or can it be any of them?
Yeah, exactly.
If you do one of the tasks, they will answer one of the questions.
Nondescript, so we have no idea what they would answer.
Yes.
Okay.
Fucking dicks.
That infernal charm. I mean, you can
Hey,
try to kill them.
Wait, are we outside? Esther would like to request us to go outside.
You guys are in the cave.
We are inside the cave with Lady Hags. Old
Here,
women.
here. I'm just gonna show you this.
Okay.
Man, look at these mushrooms and the giant head.
Why the fuck didn't you show this the last time? The first time?
Hmm?
What the fuck is this place?
It's their cave.
All the more fucking reason I want to kill them.
Why? Why? Why does this make you want to kill them more?
Because it's an awesome cave,
It is pretty awesome.
and he wants it to be his new home.
This
No.
like sulfurous pit full of fucking soul larvae.
No, it's just the. You know, I'm an empath, so I can sense like hatred from this place. So that makes me want to.
Oh yeah,
kill
no,
them.
this place is a very much shithole.
On the contrary,
It's a hag.
it looks oddly comfortable here. It's like, yep. Seems about right. Slightly accurate.
I'm also a Leo, so I just do things out of nowhere. So I'm sorry.
And then we all shoot ghosts.
Simultaneously.
Yes. It's time.
I'm making something real quick. You guys go ahead and decide. I mean, we can. Esther's gonna ask, like, if I bring you a nymph, what are you gonna do with it, and how long are you going to use it for?
Is none of your concern, dear boy, but if it is if you wish to know so badly, they'll like one of them will like look over to the Lamia and just start cackling as like you see the first hint of emotion that the Lamia has had, where she just has this violent full body shiver.
We'll have to make do with what we have around us.
They're just gonna do what I fucking lagged out the hell.
They're gonna. Freaky said they're gonna make do with what they have around the house.
Implication: they're going to torture it to death.
Not to death.
I mean, very slowly. Eventually, they'll kill it.
Eventually, it may die, but
They're hacks, William. All the toys break eventually.
Eventually.
if that is their desire.
If that is what you wish. That's-
Precisely.
If that is your wish. I'm trying to remember the meme phrase, but
If that is your desire.
I think so, yeah.
Anyways.
Alright. Also, was somebody trying to ask me something earlier? I remember vaguely before, Ghost went off about wanting to, absolutely destroy these old ladies.
I mean,
Somebody
ghost
trying to
ladies.
ask me something because I don't remember. Somebody said the character's name and then the conversation got lost.
Mhm.
I forgot. Oh, I hate. Hold on, I want to show you guys something real quick.
Alright.
Medi, can you do me a charisma check very quickly?
Oof. I am. But sure.
Okay,
Give me
I'm
a
back.
second.
Yeah, but so far their terms have been set out, so it's
Just
just
a general charisma check.
Yeah, just do a general charisma check, please.
You
Cool.
guys look at general
Oh wow,
chat.
that's really good. What is this?
What the fuck? You're gonna hit them with a PNG image of a car.
Wait, what? I'm
It's
gonna wait.
actually a JPEG.
If a vehicle, if a PNG image of a vehicle actually hits me, incredible. That's so good. That's really funny.
With the as like they are talking, one of them will say, "But what of our little girl?" The other will say, "Yes, that is quite true. Her future is to be great, and it will be even greater with the heroes of the prophecy." You can tell, like, as they're talking about the prophecy, they are. It is very derisive. They
condescending.
Perhaps a show of good faith is in order. We had 3 tasks, but you asked 4 questions. So, we shall answer 1 for free.
But Estor is gonna discuss with the party and say like, do
Mindy just kind of goes, this is a good opportunity. Think well on what you want to use it on.
Vithera is now considering the fact that she could probably just ask her to see where Nikolaius is.
yeah.
You two
maybe
just because Mindy has absolutely. Again, she's just here to chill. She looks oddly comfortable here. It's kind of unsettling.
Sadly, you're preaching to the wrong choir.
Oh,
Maybe
but
we should
it does
kill
work.
Fun
her.
enough, like if you were to use like divination spells, it's probably the Fates who answer.
It depends on who you ask. Yeah.
True. Automatically, all your divination spells are just answered by 3 old ladies.
Could ask Thylia.
Yeah. Source is gonna say to us, like, to you guys, like, whispering, right? He says, like, tried asking maybe Pythor about where Nicolaus is, and also about the questions. I cannot do a detect thoughts.
Not exactly sure that would be the wisest decision.
I'm sure they hear this conversation.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and they have been condescending
We
throughout.
hear it,
every
yes, but we also knew you were going to have it.
Then you already know my problem with your ass. I care not if she
Yes.
lives or dies, only the use that she provides.
Do you already know what will happen after this? What decisions we're gonna make?
Let's see. Let's say we are the fates, are we not?
So why bother asking the question?
Oh, for our own personal reasons.
To literally watch what's happening right now happen.
Yeah, they just want to they just want to watch you squirm.
To waste our time.
They're messing. They are actively messing with you.
Yeah. Like, they've literally eaten 6 days of our time, just us being here. That in itself.
I hate that.
In which case, I will reiterate that over the table that like definitely take the free one, but I do actually think that maybe considering one of the other two wouldn't be a bad exchange of information, because ultimately, even if you only do one of them, at least that's 2 tidbits of very valuable information to the rest of you.
So we
One of your crew is a female nymph.
True. I mean, maybe we could double whammy. Give them
Yeah.
Versi as the plaything, and also kill her at the same time.
And like I feel like despite the
No, I
fact
mean
that
like one of your regular crew, not for C.
I know, but I'm sure.
Oh!
I'm sure they'd rather enjoy.
Roland.
No.
One's a dude.
But they only need a nymph, right?
A female.
Yep, they said they would like a female nymph,
Uh,
a nymph woman.
They want the scores
Roland
to be
might
shrill.
identify as a woman.
Yeah.
I think they
I'm also
specifically
off the
want the
table.
scores to be shrill.
Medee is very, she's been very friendly and just kind of open with you guys, but just like she is not against really anything that they have put down. Keep in mind, she has done work for the Fates for a very long time and is probably very hardened to basically everything they're throwing out. It's like, it's a general air of, yeah, interesting. I haven't heard that one in a really long time. Oh, wow.
A new
That's
plaything.
pretty cool.
That's their 4th one this month.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the energy here. There is a good sense of familiarity with how they're acting, and Medee is not opposed in
Yep.
any sense to anything that they've suggested, and is just like, okay, if you guys decide you want to go kidnap a female nymph and bring them here, okay, sure. That's fine.
Esther is going to say, like, wait, hold on. You can put curses on gods. Why can't you just make yourselves beautiful?
Oh, this is
If you're
gonna
so
be fun.
jealous of Verses.
Medee just kind of puts her hands over her face at this point and just kind of leans back and is like, moment of, oh boy.
Eleutheria does not react. Freaky, sharp head turn, big smile. Here we go.
Hello.
Let's see.
There's nothing a hag loves more than to watch something beautiful shrivel and die.
Hey guys, just a quick question. If I get attacked, will you guys,
Ghost.
If the fates
I mean, I'm on the
attack you,
defensive here.
but this is not
We
will
are
not
very
interfere with that with
surrounded.
control. Sorry.
We are very surrounded. Tactical assessment, death.
Ghost.
Fuck you.
Hang on. Oh, would you kindly make for me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh boy.
It's polymorph, isn't it?
You hope.
Honestly, please tell me it is.
Hey William, since I've made the great, effort to make that .png on general chat, can you give me DM's inspiration?
I'll make it true
Um,
polymorph now.
Unfortunately, no.
True volume.
Permanent toad.
You're a toad now.
Let's go.
Is that enough? We're gonna find out.
Shut the fuck up.
You feel yourself like start to like shift in form. But luckily like you're able to get yourself out of it, as like you'll see as like one of them had waved her hand, and she looks actually rather impressed, and she says, "Ah, well, aren't you a fun one?"
Now we want this one as the plaything. Forget the name. He'll be useful for a good long time. He seems hard to break. The screen
If we're
is
talking
bad.
about playthings, I can make you a puppet.
Nah, well then. If you would be so kind, run along. We have more fates to weave, as they will get back to the loom.
Midi just kind of gives a, sort of a little. It's a little more. Normally she wouldn't do this, but just kind of gives a bit of a bow. Thank you very much for your guidance. It is appreciated, at least by myself. We will consider your offers.
Please don't yell at me for letting them in here.
Midi dear,
Yes.
when you go back to your home, we have left a little something for you on your table.
Oh.
It's Mr. Snuffle's
Thank you
head.
very much. Thank you very much. I will not displease you. I hope you enjoyed the show.
They will nod.
And with that, she'll kind of turn to everyone else, just kind of reassess the general situation before heading out.
Celine looks pissed.
Sorry?
We get the answers.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys haven't asked the question yet.
Yeah, we do. What are the questions we have? We have the gear.
Where?
Go ahead.
Where is Nicolaus?
Yeah.
Where is the gear?
What truly happened to
what happened to Celine's family? And I believe Estor had said another one. I don't remember what it was off the top of my head.
the authenticity. Not authenticity. If the Sphinx were telling the truth, I mean that's not really important.
Yes, is the Sphinx telling the truth?
If we're just gonna over the table talk this, which answer would do more for us in a short period of time, or get somebody much closer to an individual goal that would give us a benefit?
I don't think
probably where is Nicolaus?
I would think the gear, not Nicolaus, because I don't think level 7's enough to take Nicolaus right now.
Yeah, because you guys know where the gear is, you just don't know where exactly it is.
Where the fuck did we go here?
So then in that case, asking about the exact location the gear would probably be better. Because really, I feel like as far as it goes with the other stuff, could probably be figured out independently. And if we really desperately wanted to know the answer to something, they did give us things we could do, and they would provide us with a definitive answer.
Problem is, Nicolaus dropped off the face of the earth.
Yeah, but I mean, even then, that would still be an answer, right?
It would be, but the problem is, I think we have to specifically kill the Oracle to get that one. Which would cause a lot of trouble for us, because not only would we be down a high-level cleric for support, we would also be down a diviner.
We still have the other options of the stealing a child and stealing and probably giving away for again torture purposes. Really, that's it. A female nymph.
The problem with that is those tasks were given for your specific questions, and with what freaking
No.
it's bullshit.
No.
Oh, so-
I said earlier, if you do a task, they will answer a question.
Okay, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, it's not supposed to.
I thought there
Also,
was
it's
a
a
whole hard
baby.
devil shit.
Yeah, like
It's-
okay, let's be real. I'm pretty sure.
Honestly, if I wanted to be a dick, I could do exactly that. I considered it.
Yeah. That's how freaky you would have done it, because that would be the one.
Fate's favor. I'm here, so there's slight leniency. Only the smallest bit.
Wouldn't make them not mutually exclusive. Just the smiles.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
For you to have this, we're being very polite right now to allowing you to have this conversation.
But yeah, like really, let's think about this. We could probably straight up find a baby and bring it here.
Mm-hmm.
I actually don't think that'd be too hard. That is,
There's like no moral conundrum about this.
No,
like-
Medivh has absolutely no moral problem with this.
No, I mean, as players, like we're just
As
like,
a
yeah, let's.
player, I mean,
Double law hacks.
if I'm outweighing, if I like at least with a child, at least with like a baby, it is a baby.
We have 2 babies in our ship right now, and both of those are dragons, which I am not willing to sacrifice.
No, I want.
You'd have to go back to the mainland and grab a baby.
Yeah.
At least that's
Yeah,
that's
but that
the
would-
easiest.
No.
None of us know. We still.
Or you could find a baby, on the out and about.
Okay,
Yeah.
Also,
quick freaky above table thing.
Yes.
We're gonna have to go do a thing, come back, then leave again. That's gonna be like another 9 days.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
How about we
That's
pick?
what I was about to say.
Let's pick the most important piece of information that we cannot get anywhere else, and
So
do that one, and then fucking bail.
So that would
Also, guys,
be. I think that would be like where either Celine's family or like where's Nicolaus.
Is the Celine's family thing actually important, or is that for her emotional well-being?
That is for her personal quest. Her personal
All
that
right,
is for her personal prophecy.
so that actually leads to something.
Yes.
also, I just want to say, like, if we're doing a task out of the island, we might as well go to Thylia instead, because we can also ask her questions. Probably without any fucking tasks.
I would say the question that would be most important to ask would probably be like, where is Nicolaus? Like, what is he up to?
Thing is, we can ask Thylia that, and did he actually disappear, or was it just there was no news?
No one has seen him since you died.
Shit. Alright.
in that case, you
including
guys
the
should go
god.
ahead and ask your
Yeah,
questions. You
but-
guys gather
yeah.
the information you need. I'm actually going to I turn around and I just kind of go, well, it seems that they've left me some things, and again, I did say that I had somewhere to briefly be. So if you're going to ask some questions, I would do it now. I'll meet you back at the boat. And I'm heading back home. For just a little bit.
You are heading to the tower.
Yep. Tower
William, 1 or 4?
Hey, wait, hold on. Maybe we
One.
should do that.
1? Okay. So, where's Nikolai's?
Alrighty then.
Well, we narrowed it down
Alright.
to 2 and we couldn't decide.
Okay.
Let's see. Give me a second. Let's see.
This is so
They
we
will
don't spend
just-
2 hours discussing the point.
They will start begin to laugh, as they will tell you that he is on the island of the dragon with his mother, Hexia. He is going to sacrifice her and the glory of Sidon. Ironic, isn't it? Pythor's the greatest child Pythor has ever fathered,
Side.
and the only woman that he could ever say he loved.
Are you sure he's not sacrificing the Lutheria? Jeez.
What?
Are you sure he's not
Fuck his
sacrificing to
mother.
Lutheria? Jeez.
Nope. To Sidon.
Yeah. How fitting.
Also, if Celine protests about not asking about her family. Wait.
I assume that dice roll was just we discuss it for a while and decide on one of them instead of actually discussing it in circles for 2 hours as we often do.
Yeah. Then again, I was about to say something and then I immediately fucking forgot. So never mind.
I do that all the time, Ghost.
Well, I have an innate ability to do that, so it's not the same.
Mother.
That's not how you spell Sidon, William. God.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
Shit.
But he needs his glaive. Oh, the glaive that Utheri has was one that he just had, but okay. I'd assumed he had
No,
the was it Hera or Athena ability, the materialized common weapons ability. I don't know.
Freaky, come on, it's dramatic.
It is. Yeah.
You've
fine.
been calling it Nicolaus's glaive all this time.
Yeah, it is Nicolaus' glaive. That is the glaive that he used to kill Utheria. He left it in her.
He stuck it in her until she died.
Yeah, you've actually seen, you've probably seen Utheria nude at least once. So you would notice she
has the same
this-
hole that you do.
She not the same hole. It's actually a bit different.
Yeah.
It's very
It's
like
sim-
Twilight Princess Ganondorf. It's just this fucking stab wound, but it's got this yellow and orange glow in it.
That hole's different. It's like a perfectly round one. It's
Yeah.
it's from a Minotaur. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
Eutheria's
got
fits her
Dragon
glaive
Ball.
perfectly.
He got
Dragon's dog.
he
knife.
got the he got the treatment that Frieza gave Krillin.
Oh dear.
Exactly.
Eutheria got Ganondorfed.
The
The execution. Yeah, the execution of Twilight Princess Ganondorf.
There we go. That's that in general. That's what happened to Astor
Yes.
by a big fuck off Minotaur. But yeah, they'll say, well, we have answered your question. Now do kindly leave our home.
Of course. So yes, we leave, don't we?
I hate them. Oh, Did they not answer like, "Why don't you make yourselves beautiful?" thing? Or
They did not.
The polymorphia.
I mean, if you'd like to roll a check to see what you know of hags. I don't know.
I don't think there are hags in
That's
because
the
As
joke, Ghost.
there's a few. There's the one that was attacking Versi at the start of the game.
true. We killed a hag. Guys, we killed a night hag once. Come on.
That was a sea hag.
Yeah, very dangerous.
Oh.
Yeah, different.
Night hags are literally like CR7.
They're
The
like
sea hag is
two.
CR2.
Yeah, they're like 2 magnetides, magnitudes higher.
Mm,
I got the answer, so it's on. So Nikolai is on the island of the dragon, right?
Nikolai.
Yep.
Nikolai's, yeah. The Island of the Dragon sounds familiar, but Freaky's brain is not working.
Gotcha.
It's... Fuck, what is it? No, my brain just does not work. But yeah, that Eleutheria is just a Dragon's Dogma and Twilight Princess Ganondorf ripoff. Gets killed with a weapon, keeps the weapon, starts using it to try and kill the champion of the person that killed him.
Why is Ganon here?
Why isn't Ganon here always?
William, are the fates? Do they make like the future, or are they just keeping them in control?
No one knows except for them.
It's most likely they both weave the tapestry of fate, which tells like what's going to happen, but they also can skew it by messing with the tapestry, probably. I'd assume it's similar to the old.
You guys firsthand experienced that by me being here.
Yeah. It's the thing where like I assume it's like the actual Greco-Roman myth where the fates don't control all of fate, but they can like sever and make connections in it. So there's like this pre-existing web, and they can like sever pieces of the web or move it to other parts.
Yeah, they're literally weaving like the things. Like they have the material that they're dealt with, and they can only like weave it together to make like a blanket. But like they can choose which thread goes where, or like or to cut like a thread short.
Yeah. That's how that do.
Yeah. Alrighty then.
I assume we leave.
Midi.
Yep.
The crumbling tower is built to a scale far larger than normal human proportions. The civilization that built it must have been giants in some way. The skeletal remains of the former inhabitants are scattered throughout the ruins. In addition to their great size, these skeletons all have skulls with a single central eye socket and 6 arms.
Yes.
I wonder what they are.
I wonder.
Cyclopean Eakins. I don't know. I might be right, but that was an asshole. That was an educated guess.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said I might be right, but it was an asshole in the end. It was an educated guess.
What did you guess?
Eagans.
Yeah, they're Yegans. Yes. So, as you get to your home and like get your various things, there is a book there is a set of scrolls on your table, and and as you look upon them, it is a very detailed history of the war between the Dragon Lords and the Yegans.
All right. Well, this is an unexpected gift. And yeah, I'm alone, so it doesn't really matter. Thank you, mothers. I'll put this to good use. and I will take it.
Oddness,
I
the
will
magic.
pocket it all. I kind of just do one last sweep. It is a bit nostalgic. I say a bit. I've spent most of my time here. It's very nostalgic.
You were away from it for a few weeks.
Well, okay, to be fair, most of the time it'd be go off, go with it, and come back, wait it out, and then rinse and repeat. There wasn't much deviation from what I did before.
Yeah.
I take just a few minutes, and then I finally go back around and I start heading down to the ship.
Okay.
Just be careful.
I wouldn't say for nothing.
Might be nothing in his eyes.
You've
Maybe
just
right now.
believed it to be for nothing.
I'll be
Yeah.
right back.
These are human emotions.
Yeah. You learned like you were split for it. There are reasons for everything that's that. Shitty reasons, but anyways. So what's now?
I mean, like, when we get out, Estor's probably like saying, they were playing us like fools. Every single conflict that has ever happened to us or anyone, they didn't even intervene. It's not because like, they didn't even try to intervene. It's also not because like, they're too. They just can't stand all the conflicts happening in the world. Now, they were just playing their own game, not caring about any one of us.
Fate doesn't really care about you. Celine will like just indicate towards herself, like just give this like it looks like she's like sweeps her like hand to like show like look at me, but it looks kind of like more like a full body spasm.
Just has a full-on just like moment where you just hit ragdoll and it just goes for just only like half a millisecond and then stops.
Have you ever played that game? I don't remember what it's called, but like the goal you're it's a multiplayer game, competitive, where like where you play as like these dudes who like try to make a tower, and like your 4 buttons do like the 4 limbs.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yep.
It's basically kind of like that.
Mm. Estor just says like, I, why do they get to control everything around us? I mean, that Sphinx and all the gods could probably.
I imagine that I'm not
It's
here for this
terrible.
conversation.
Yeah,
No.
no.
Also, like,
Probably-
Estor is just.
All things considered, a good thing.
Estor is also gonna say like, I also don't get. Oh no, never mind. Estor's just gonna say like, actually no, never mind. He's not gonna say that to you guys just yet. Let me continue.
So, so what are we doing now?
I assume we're all meeting back up at the ship and kind of to
Yeah.
figure out what else we need to do.
I think that either we have 2 things we can do. Either we head to the Heart Island and ask Thalia questions, see how that goes, or we give Versi and one of our crewmates to them and ask those questions. And like as like she's saying this, like Versi is like coming up to the group, and she says, so have they told you what they desire?
Your head is
Yes,
too
they
useful
want
to lop off.
Yes, but I feel like some of it she may not be too pleased with.
Yes. Are you? I am ready.
I
We're
mean,
not going to kill you.
Eutheria literally. Did you guys not hear me? Hello?
No,
No.
I think everyone was talking at once, so
Oh.
kind of get around that.
Like she said, what she's saying. Eutheria just bluntly said, "Your head is too useful to lop off."
I should. I thank you for saying that, but the prophecy must be fulfilled. If that is your decision, then there's nothing I can do about it, but as much as it grieves me to say, it might be a poor one.
We still have a tree to ask. The tree, in fact.
Yes, the
Yes.
prophecy is not a constant thing. If it is, then we don't have to worry about us losing to the Titans.
Actually, what I just said was the very last thing. It's, you've been wrong too many times for me to believe those words. I'll ask Thylia. There you go. That's a much more Eutheria thing to say.
Yes, let's ask Thylia. Is here?
Hmm?
What?
Huh?
What
What?
did you say, Ghost?
I said, is Medi here?
Yeah.
No, she'd probably be back after like another half hour or so. She has to go a pretty far distance.
Yeah.
Unless
Okay.
you want to jump off the cliff and into the ocean.
No!
And then, swim to the
I
ship.
don't exactly have a plan to do that, so I'll stick to what I normally do, and bid them
Yeah.
bid the fates another farewell before I go.
Yep. Okay.
Come on, what is that, like 6d6? You can take that.
Wish I had 4.
This is a big fucking ship. And this is a big fucking cliff.
It's like
You wish
16d6.
Yeah. But yeah. So Selena says, so either we do what they ask or we find other ways. I say let's talk to Thylea.
No.
Hello.
Yeah,
Did I
let's...
get the information that you all needed?
Sorry?
I'm just imagining, just as they're coming to the decision to talk to Thylea, Midi just kind of is now just kind of getting up on the ship and is just like, oh, did you get everything that you needed? Are we done here for sure?
This was
Did
a
we come
waste.
to any other executive
I
decisions?
would rather never come back here again.
Ah,
We have...
well,
They answered the one question. History would not remember them to be heroes that gave us valuable information. We are going to ask Thylia.
all right. That sounds about right.
They're dicks.
They're the fates.
They work in strange and mysterious ways.
No. Torturing someone is not mysterious. That's pretty straightforward. Also,
It can be.
Yeah.
yeah, you know.
I'm pretty sure you're not going to know why if I torture you.
that is the technical definition of
I mean,
mysterious.
no, maybe not. Maybe not. Well, you know what I mean. You fucking shut the fuck
I know. I'm fucking with
Crucifixion.
you.
Good.
Also, Asur's gonna ask, like, didn't you, to Maddie, by the way, didn't you, start off leaving this place? Did you not have time to pack up?
Oh, there were just some things I wanted to put at rest. I've lived here for a very long time. And I mean, it's not every day that you get to go on some, heroic quest.
Oh, I'm very
I need
sorry
to-
that you lived here.
You know, it's not as bad as you may seem. You get used to it pretty fast. In fact, I had a, it was all in all, it wasn't terrible, and just kind of shrugs.
Wait, did I see the ruins when we came here?
I mean, you'd
Did I?
probably see like this massive ass tower on this cliff.
Because I saw through the telescope when we were coming close, like,
It is also like incredible. It is also like pouring
Incredibly.
rain
yeah.
and very dark.
Never mind then.
But Midi will find, a good place to hole up. We'll take out some of the scrolls that were left on the table, and we'll just spend any remaining time reading.
All right, reading the scrolls.
Yep.
Very well. The scrolls are a very in-depth account of the war between the Dragon Lords and the Yegans, and it goes brutal. Like the way this is depicted is like the Dragon Lords are guilty of like the worst crimes you can possibly have imagined.
I'm just gonna write that down.
Genocide, infanticide, like war crimes.
I'm pretty sure infanticide is included in genocide.
Wait a minute. Nick, do you know the thing about Roland?
Nope.
Did we ever tell you about that?
I don't think
That's
we did.
crazy. Well, I have no reason to bring it up right now.
Do you know whose ship we're on?
I imagine that I probably had an idea of the ship that we are on, and I have to do stuff with the ship here that is related to the ship.
The ship
That's
is
fun.
the ship is the Ultros, which is the ship of the Dragon Lords. It is the ship they used to try to attempt to storm Sidon's keep, but they failed. And yeah, there's some pretty brutal things that happened on this ship.
I get.
If you want to know about them.
And I have to deal with things that relate to the ship. Wonderful.
Is this the ship they arrived on as well?
Sorry?
Is this the ship they arrived on as well?
No. That this was built like years later.
Okay. Yeah, guys, if we find the ship they
can-
arrived on, that's definitely a spelljammer.
Yeah. Basically, like if Midi is like curious as to what actually happened on the ship, so that she can know, like, how to properly fix it.
Yes.
Basically, what happened was Lutheria, the goddess of dreams, appeared to the captain, Estor Arcalander, in a dream, and she promised him power and immortality. So, what happened was he began to go around, and as his crew slept, he slit their throats. And then he and Lutheria consummated their relationship in a puddle of their still warm blood.
Yeah, with the bodies up in a
They
pie.
fucked.
I don't know why you said that so aggressively, Ghost.
Because the Greco-Roman session, that's exactly how it went down.
Yeah.
They banged through the.
I'm going to add that.
I'm sorry?
Oh, I was just gonna say that I'm not gonna deny that they fucked. It sounds about accurate.
Yeah, and then she actually did not. She actually gave him his immortality, but she did not give him healing. So at some point, his body just stopped existing. His wounds festered, whatever was cut off stayed cut off, and eventually he was just a spirit without a body.
The bones just eventually got broken so many times they were powder.
Yeah.
At least it's
And
not.
now and now Roland is actually possessed by the spirit of Estor Arcolander.
Okay, that is good to know.
Yeah, that's why he's controlling the ship. Wait, does Medi know, or is it just Nick?
If she was on the ship, she probably would have noticed everyone calling him captain, him sitting in the helm.
Yeah, she probably would have. I'm guessing you also would have asked about the about like what happened, like about the
Probably.
ship or like about our
Probably.
previous journeys. Yeah.
Probably to ask someone.
Alrighty.
Just so
Yeah,
you
Celine
guys-
would tell you the whole story.
I am now up. I'm gonna be here for 7 more minutes, and then I absolutely have to go off just because I have work. Tomorrow
Yeah.
Yeah, I also have to go.
Yeah.
I'm
All right. So let's
losing
just say.
the will to continue this also because I have to be incredibly quiet and all of that, and I'm sick of it.
dark.
Why
Do it
are you quiet?
frequently.
I have to be quiet because I don't
Why?
have a door and there's someone asleep in just the other room.
Oh yeah.
God.
All right. So
Yeah,
let's
that-
just.
I feel that is my entire existence when I'm not by myself.
All right. So let's just determine where are we going next.
Okay.
Hard Island. Ask Thalia the questions.
Probably. Yeah, I
Um,
think we decided, right?
I'm sorry.
which is the closest, the Thyli Island or the Gear Island? We might not know the exact location.
Every island is the same distance away because of the way the anti-Kythera device works. No matter where you go, it's 3 days away.
I think we should go to Thylia.
I'm game.
All
I
right.
am also game.
All right. So
I'm game.
Yeah. Another thing is it's rip. Like, there's... Well, Comical's here, never mind. Well, Comical's also quiet. I'm now having the issue of, like, I'm trying to play a stoic character. There's not many talkative people in the party.
Lean is very talkative. I'm probably just like I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say, Medea will become more talkative, definitely. Just, it's more out of a polite thing. Like, I don't know these people very well. I've known them for a single day. Give them some time.
3.
That's about it.
Fair enough.
I just kind of don't. I since I'm the DM, I just
Yeah.
kind of don't want to, overshadow anyone or like be like, oh, look at my awesome PC.
I mean,
That was the bard.
if not doing that, if like the game is struggling and if you're not doing that and the game's struggling, it's worth trying that to see if the game's not
It
struggling.
might be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like, there actually is a place and a use for DM NPCs, and it is to stimulate, like, events and plot and the like, or to stimulate
fair
the
enough.
party's reaction.
Celine convincing everyone to not take that
I-
short rest.
I remember, I was DMing one of my amnesia based games, and with the group of it's a group of 3 of them. Well, okay, it's a homebrew thing that I was working on, but the premise is that the players actually don't know elements of their character sheet at all.
Okay,
And there's a lot of
character
Like, yeah, it's actual, just straight up, they don't know what their class is. They only just figured out the last one, like, last session. It was great.
But
I basically had to strangle them. I was like, look, roleplay or die, okay? I can't keep doing this for you.
well,
And then it suddenly worked, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
Sometimes a hostile push in the right direction does something.
it's also very hard to roleplay when you don't know who your character is, because the idea of, like, not knowing what your class is, especially in a game like D&D, which is very class feature and, like, combat oriented with its mechanics, you basically have to rip their entire background away from them as well, because now it's suddenly, well, my character is supposed to be a wizard, but I don't know that. Well, you don't think that way. It's...
Part of the fun.
Did the
That
players
is
know their
part of
class, or it's their characters didn't?
Oh, neither.
That's the problem.
And honestly, it worked better than I ever thought it would. We can't talk about, I have to know that you guys will not discuss this with
Let me
Astro.
turn off the stream first. Give me a
Astro is in one of
moment. Un momento, por favor. Goodbye, people. The stream we're ending.